How's it going, everybody? This is something that I've wanted to try on this channel for a little while, and I kind of realized early on that I'm not incredibly good at doing live commentary as well as live gameplay, just because it's kind of hard for me to focus on both. But I think there's still a lot to be gained from being able to do like a post-match voiceover, kind of talking about things that I was thinking during the match and strategies that might be useful. So this is me playing Shortstop Scout on the Harvest event map. I was trying to do a contract during this, and you can see kind of in warm-up here I was messing around with rock, paper, scissors, the other team. Alright, so starting the match, I wasn't entirely sure what secondary to use. I switched to the pistol because as good as the critical is with the shortstop, it's not incredibly useful in Halloween because of crit pumpkins. So I try to get the mini sentry almost immediately. Even a badly placed mini can basically screw up your entire game of Scout, especially on Harvest. And kind of that is something that you want to watch out for. Not really only as Scout, but minis on Harvest can be deadly, and taking care of them as well as the engineer as quick as you possibly can is going to be extremely important if you kind of want to regain control of mid. Otherwise, you'll kind of see throughout this match the other team, for some reason, is kind of scared to come out of their spawn area, and I don't think it's entirely because of our mini sentries, but it is an effect that it can have. And unfortunately here, I was not lucky enough to survive the afterburn there. I overextended a little bit. So next life, I switched to the Mad Milk to prevent stuff like that from happening again. The Mad Milk is pretty useful on Halloween, especially because like a Mad Milk with crits can basically refill half your health instantaneously. And you saw I just extinguished the enemy heavy there. I'm also not entirely sure who I just killed with that pumpkin bomb. That was... I was not aiming for anybody there, and I guess the corner of my thing nicked it and killed somebody. I don't even know what class that guy was. So another thing, too, is going for crit pumpkins is really good, not just because of contracts, but you'll see, maybe not right there, because my shortstop aim kind of started off a little bit shaky, that you can get some crazy damage with shortstop and crits. Like, I did 72 damage on an imperfect shot to that sniper from that distance, and kind of that's one of the main reasons why I like the shortstop, is just because it opens up so many new options for Scout in terms of range. You're not necessarily locked into sprinting at the first person you see. You can kind of keep your distance if you want. So there's that NG again. I kind of tried everything that I could do to ruin his day, and I almost got killed because of it, but I was able to finish him off and prevent him from setting up that sentry fully. So another thing you'll see me doing a lot during this match is I will shoot pumpkin bombs when I go into rooms, and I think kind of during Halloween that is one of the most important things to do. While pumpkin bombs are an amazing tool, and I think they do add a little bit more gameplay depth to the standard variant of Harvest compared to the event, they can be very dangerous, especially if you really don't respect them, I guess. They do like 140 damage per hit, and it's kind of difficult to predict exactly where they are unless you know the map super well, but making sure you're not like in range of them when you're retreating is important, because you can oftentimes get randomly finished off by somebody you like didn't even know was there, just shooting scattergun shots from across the map. So they start kind of building sentry nests in their spawn, which I think ended up being really bad for them, and I don't know how nobody saw me up here. But yeah, like, watch this. Like, literally two-shot that pyro from medium range, and there is not much you can normally do about it. Now, could I probably have done something similar with the normal scattergun? Yes, but the shortstop makes it so much fun, and that is either the best or worst place that pyro could have been standing, right in front of the sentry. So the demo man kind of corners me at low health here, but I managed to get the sniper by some miracle of nature, and the pyro finishes him off, so that was a kind of fun last hurrah, if you will. Alright, so kind of right at the last second there, with 3 seconds on the timer, blue team somehow caps. Now, they don't really end up doing anything with it. Like, they just kind of... They put all of their energy into pushing the point, it seems, and kind of forgot that you also have to not let the enemy team cap it back. They do get a nice 30 seconds on the clock, so it wasn't just a total complete destruction of their team, I guess, this round, but they didn't try that hard to maintain the point. So like you can see here, we basically just ran in and started capping, and they didn't do much about it. I think there was one sniper who ended up, like, even looking in the point as they were capping. And, yeah, no sweat here. That was a pretty easy round for us just because they, didn't have amazing positioning. And because that round was so short, I decided to stick around. You can see the little drop there that I got was the guano. That was kind of neat. So, they have a lot of pyros on their team this round, and, I have no idea how I whiffed that, but, the pyros on their team, you could see me suffering from afterburn a little bit last round, but they caused a bit more of a problem this time around. And you also got to meet that character very briefly, who was the, market gardening soldier who would kind of give up on life every time he'd miss. So there is that pyro again. I was very careful here not to jump near the pumpkin bombs because, like I said, it's basically instant death if you decide to do that. And here's the market gardening soldier. He, I thought, caused like one problem for me, but it wasn't too bad. I decided to start using my Mad Milk a little bit more too. I didn't have many opportunities to use it during the last round, but it can be pretty good, not just for yourself, but for healing your team as well. And you also get to see the one weakness of the shortstop here is that, well, never mind, that was a very funny kill. But if you're really bad at aiming up close and you're not, like, not even really bad, if you're not absolutely perfect, you'll miss a lot of shots, and I probably could have easily killed that demo with the stock, but I ended up not being able to do it. Alright, next life was, not super eventful. I ended up kind of coming out of spawn here, and I decided to, you know what, let's just freaking defend the point. Surprisingly, one person on their team did in fact remember that, yes, this is a King of the Hill map. Now, it was only one person, and I think he promptly forgot, but it was kind of interesting to see them remember the objective. And this sniper gets so incredibly lucky here because I missed all my shots, but I didn't let him escape in the end, get wrecked. So at this point, it's just kind of like the play the hide behind the shed game, and that scout feeding was extremely annoying because I had that demo at like 10 health, and then he got a freaking kill with the ninja sword that I don't remember the name of. And yeah, that sniper does end up getting me at the end, but we get this very nice kill cam and also this nice post-test screen of our Shadow Trooper 64 borderline free-to-play sniper crapping all over him. Alright, and out of spawn we come once again, this time with a more of a vigor to take down their snipers because I kind of I cut out some of the kill cam there, but their snipers were kind of harassing our team a bit. But first, for some reason, a blue Engie got all the way behind us and decided that this was the perfect place to build a sentry, was up in the little rafters, and I was considering switching off of Shortstop, but I didn't really care, and we had a soldier who ended up dealing with it for us, so that I kind of feel bad for the market gardening soldier, and I don't know what that spy was doing. So I see the gargoyle in here, and I'm like, should I get this? It's already done. You know what? It's worth it. We'll just do it. And I thought that was a spy, but it ended up being a friendly pyro, so it didn't matter. So finally, someone remembered the thing again, and you can see how much our heavy healed from the Mad Milk and ended up doing quite a good bit of support. But yeah, in the end, nothing super eventful happened this round either. I guess their team... The teams weren't even that unbalanced. I mean, they were getting about the same amount of kills, but they just didn't care about the objective that much. So overall, pretty easy match for us. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy these kind of post-map highlights, I'll probably do just a couple more anyway, so you can get a wide range of what something like this might look like. But yeah, hopefully this was something interesting that I could do more often, and let me know what you think.